There are some very common mistakes that people make when investing in the plumbing in their home. I want to discuss some things that you can do to make the most out of your investment. This video is sponsored by Leak Pro. Go check out leak-pro.com. If you'll hang around to the end, I'll tell you the one thing that I always tell people whenever we're there working on certain parts of their house. Number one, sinks. Sinks are something that, and I've got this at home right now. My sink is about 23 years old, almost 24 years old, and it's starting to get those cracks in the faux marble or whatever it is that they were using. So sinks, changing out your entire bathroom cabinets may be a good thing to do. Do you have old outdated cabinets? Are they whitewashed? Are they painted avocado or something like that? Sometimes just changing anything as minor as the faucets on it can make a big difference. So look at your sinks and look at it as if you were looking at a brand new house. Is that something that you would want in there? Because this is one way you can help increase the value of your house. Next is tubs. Bathtubs are, look, they are what they are. Whether they're plastic, whether they're stainless steel, whether they're cast iron, some tubs and upgrading them could be a major task or it could be pretty easy to do. If you've got a cast iron tub in there and it's chipped and everything, you may think about just resurfacing it. Sometimes you can do that, and there are companies out there that can do it very well. Plastic and stainless steel are really pretty easy to remove. You cut them out, pull them out, peel them out really, and then get them out of there and get the other one in. Now, if you're going to do this, you may need to remove some tile on the wall. You may need to remove some sheetrock on the wall. There's a lot of things to do to make sure you can get that tub in right where it goes. And you also want to go in with the same size tub. You don't want to try to go something a lot bigger, although maybe a couple inches wider may be possible. You need to look at, is it going to work with your drain? And then what are you going to have to do on the tile or the walls around it? And remember, on the tubs, just like the lavatories, sometimes just replacing the accessories that you can see, the tub and shower valve. Look at what brand you have on there and see, can you just update all that trim? I've done that on an old Price Fisher 3-handle tub and shower valve, and it really turned out pretty good. Now, next is showers. Now, showers are a little bit different because you need to either look at, do you need to tear out tile to replace it? Or does the tile look really good? Can you come in and just change the shower valve? A lot of times, like I talked about on tubs, shower valves and changing them out, going to something prettier, maybe a different color that will fit with that same valve that you have. That's one thing to remember too. Whatever valve you have, chances are you're going to have to replace it with that exact shower trim. Meaning you can't just go buy Moen shower trim and put it in on a Delta valve. You got to make sure that you get the right pieces and do the right things. Next are the toilets. And we bought this property out here and it's got some very, very cheap toilets in it. So we are wanting to go through and replace all the toilets out here. But I want to make sure that I'm doing it with nice toilets, with good toilets. If you're looking at your house and you're thinking about making changes, don't go down to the store and get the cheapest toilet there is.
So how do you get rid of a crappy toilet? That's all it takes.
Get one that is a brand that you've heard. Because if you're trying to add value to your house, people are going to come through and look. And when they look down and see you bought the cheapest toilet there is, they're going to think, okay, if this is what's showing what's actually behind the walls, what else did they work on that they may have taken shortcuts on? When really they're the kind of people that want things done right. Next is bidets. Now, bidets and bidet toilet seats are becoming more and more popular. I love that a lot of the major manufacturers are building bidets into the toilet. So you can have pretty much a magic toilet. Everything from music, flushing, doing exactly what it's supposed to do, lights on it, heated seats, bidets with warm water, bidets with blow dryers to help dry you off.
Let me dry it off for you. We got a little dry feature coming up.
There's a lot of things out there. And this is really going to add to the value of your house because it's going to make your house look amazing. Now, on the bidets, you can also go just a bidet toilet seat. I've got 2 of these installed at my house, and I love them. I've got one in my powder bath, and I've got one back in the master bath. Can you give me some privacy? I'm testing the plumbing. I'm actually working here. But having these bidets or bidet toilet seats is amazing because I really think that the cleaner we are, the healthier we are. And that's just one thing I don't like to leave unclean. Actually, when I was working at KBiz, I was talking about bidets one day, and I literally explained it to a lady. I said, look, if you were out in the yard and you put your hand down in dog poop, would you just wipe it off with paper, keep doing what you're doing, and then maybe go eat a hamburger? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, then why don't you use water to wipe off your bottom? And when I explained it to her that way, she thought, that makes so much sense. So guys, think about it. If you've got a toilet at home and you don't have the money to put in a bidet, put in a bidet toilet seat. I promise you, they make all the difference in the world. This video was sponsored by Leak Pro, leak-pro.com. If you're a plumbing company owner or you're a plumber and you want to learn how to improve your skills, your services, the value you bring to your customers each and every day, go to leak-pro.com, check out the training, check out the equipment, and it'll help you take care of your customers better. And then the last one, water heaters. Water heaters are a great way to improve the value of your house. I truthfully think that tankless water heaters are going to be the future. I think that tankless water heaters are going to be what adds more value to your house because you're showing people, look, you're not paying for water to be heated all day long while you're at work. It heats it as it's called for. Now, is it going to be an investment for you in the beginning to go a tankless water heater? Absolutely. But as we look more and more into it, the payoff looks like it's happening sooner than people think. So if these are things that you're thinking about investing in your house, do it. They're going to bring more value. And the one big thing that I wanted to give you that I always tell people is if you're remodeling your bathroom, go ahead and go all in.
All in.
If you've got your tub and shower valve open, you're adding another valve to it, you're doing something different. What if you did a rain shower head? What if you did body sprays if that top shower will allow for it? There's a lot of different things that you can do that if you're wanting to bring more value to your house, this is a good way to do it. And this is a great investment too if you're wanting to sell your house, because now you're liable to get Miss Homeowner that walks in, goes looking through the whole house, but then when she walks into the master bathroom and sees the shower of her dreams, she's going to be like, you know what, baby? This is the house we're getting.
I want that.
So anytime you're upgrading, upgrade to something that people are really going to notice. Make it make a difference to you, and it'll definitely make a difference to them. And if you love this video, I think you'll definitely like that one. Hi, Roger.